Not at the training initiative, they don't. The main reason being is that we've set our delivery to work on a virtual basis, so we can deliver remotely through programs like Zoom and Teams. It's still the same learning experience. We still have regular visits with your learners on a monthly basis. We just tend to operate remotely. However, if your business model needs it or your learners need the support, we will also make ourselves available every quarter, every 6 months, to come in and do observations or face-to-face visits if that's your learner's preference. So there is an expense associated with apprenticeships. I'm not going to try and fool you otherwise. However, the expenses that are associated are usually pretty much taken care of. So if you're a levy paying organisation, your levy funds will cover the apprentices' costs, certainly in terms of their training, delivery and things like that. When it comes to being an SME or perhaps a levy payer that's used all your levy, then you revert into a 5% contribution. So the UK government will pay 95% of an apprentice's course. You will be required to pay 5%. Just to kind of give you an idea, one of our more technical apprenticeships, which is the junior content producer, would need a required payment of about £600. So that's that 5% is £600, and that's then split across the duration of the apprenticeship programme. In terms of how you could perhaps make that more affordable for yourself, especially if you're an SME, would be to utilise or maximise at the moment the incentives that are available from the UK government. So they're presently offering £3,000 if you have employed someone between the 1st of October 2021 and the 31st of January 2022. And they'll give you this £3,000 incentive if you place them on an apprenticeship. At the moment, it's looking by the end of March is the deadline for them to actually be enrolled on their apprenticeship for you to gain that extra incentive. In terms of additional incentives that have already been available, they're now called grants. So if you hire an apprentice who is under 19 years old when they start their apprenticeship, their funding will actually be fully covered if you're an SME, but you will also be given a £1,000 incentive for taking on a younger person and giving them that opportunity to develop. There is also as well additional funding and incentives available from your local authority in some areas where there have been distributed funds to help businesses get back on their feet following the pandemic. Again, I wouldn't be able to advise you on the exact amounts that you'd be able to apply for, but if you do need any sort of further guidance on how to go about that, me and my team would be happy to help you. So apprenticeships are great for people aged 16 to 24. It's a way of earning some money without getting into debt associated with university, learning some skills, getting onto your career path. Amazing for young people. However, the reformed apprenticeships run from levels 2 to 7, 7 being the equivalent of a master's degree. So they really aren't necessarily for the 24s and unders anymore. If you're of working age and you work at least 20 hours a week and you want to be developed, apprenticeships is a valid sort of development pathway for you as an individual, no matter what your age. So traditionally, apprenticeships were definitely seen as a kind of manual labour, hands-on, non-academic sort of option for those that weren't very university destined. However, nowadays, again, since the reforms, I mean, you can do an apprenticeship with a degree integration into things like being a nurse practitioner, an aerospace engineer, a marketing manager. The courses really are endless. Right at the sort of lower levels of the apprenticeship, yes, you've got your manual skills like carpentry, building, dog grooming, I don't know, horticulture, whatever, but you also have things like entry levels into legal, accounting, business, sales, marketing, education. There's routes literally into everything as an apprentice. So rather than seeing it as a kind of, oh, I've sort of, got to do this non-academic route in life, see it as a brilliant opportunity, like I said, to get paid, to get trained, and yeah, to get that career started. So it's another myth. The main reason being is that actually you can recruit people into your company to be designated apprentices. You can, of course, improve your current staffing's kind of development by using the apprenticeship scheme, but it's not solely for your existing employees. So feel free to get in touch with us and we can help you find some recruitment options to hopefully find your next talent and the apprenticeship programs that would match those job roles that you have available.